Chicken Dad, so proud and sweet, dancing to an old-time beat. Fluffy Chick in cozy nest, with giant buns they do their best. Spin around in gentle grace, feathers flying all over the place. Chicken Dad and Chick obey, ballet moves come out to play. Twirling round the kitchen floor, laughter echoing, give them more. Big soft buns and pirouette, best friends anyone could get. In the barnyard shadows gleam, Chicken Dad in a positive dream. Chicky laughs and Bun does bow, timeless dance in here and now. Morning light and evening fall, dancing feathers all for all. Through the day and through the night, ballet brings them pure delight. Spin around in gentle grace, feathers flying all over the place. Chicken Dad and Chick obey, ballet moves come out to play.
Kids run wild and free. Through his thick lenses, he sees their broken dreams. Jake, Stephen, Weatherall, hard on every chord, sings the pains away. Music is his sword. wrestling, break and kneel. Hula Molly's fury, bunnies hop. Waffle pound laughs, Lucy flops. Red hair demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy never rest. Cooking madness, ovens roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling power play. Metal storms night and day. Waffle pounds laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and get. Excess fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Holy moly's fire, reach the sky. Red hair demon, chaos spread. Floofy Lucy's joy never rests. Cooking madness, always roar. Workouts burn, muscles soar. Lucy leaps, fur of might, baking wrath. Cookie fight, pro wrestling power play. Metal storms night and day. Waffle pounds laughter, Steven screams loud. Red hair flares never bowed. Floofy Lucy flops, spirits lift. Cooking heat, strength and git. Texas fury, bunnies dash. Wrestling chaos, bodies crash. Metallica's riffs, AJ Punk cry. Hula Molly's fire, reach the sky. Reach the sky.
Out in the yard when the moon is high. Oh yeah. There's a deer named Funky Bones. Don't be shy. He tiptoes softly, looking for a treat. Captain Kira's got apples good enough to eat. Funky Bones with his groove, moving to the beat. Kira's got the apples, they're so sweet. Coming close, just a nibble. Don't be afraid. Look at them dance. It's a backyard rave. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. Don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Funky Bones, Funky Bones. It's a funky party, just you and me. Under the stars, they share a little bite. Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right. With every step, the friendship grows. A funky connection, everybody knows. Now every night, when the moon is high, Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. A funky kind of magic only they can share. Hey. Funky Bones, don't you bones, don't you hide. Oh yeah. Kira's got the apples open wide. Coming close, just a nibble, don't be afraid. No afraid. Look at them dance. party, just you and me. Hey, hey.
Under
the stars, they share a little bite. Yeah, Captain Kira and Funky Bones feeling right with every step. The friendship grows. Funky connection. Everybody knows now every night when the moon is high. Kira's in the yard, Funky Bones nearby. They share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share. Funky Bones, Funky Bones, don't you hide. Kira's got the apples open wide. Share a moment in the cool night air. Funky kind of magic only they can share.
Little gray munching on the hay, chewing, skipping, never stays. Backyard wild, gotta play, jumping, running every day. Grass is green under the sky, little gray lets it all fly. Muddy paws, he don't care why, wings of earth, he is so high. Freedom in his furry flight, sun and moon is only guide. No more walls, no cage inside, little gray so wild inside. Bossy blind, he's on the move, no one's rules, he's got his groove. Nature's beat, he feels the soothe, little gray always to prove. Under stars, under dreams, world ain't small, so it seems. Little gray's got big schemes, life rolls on in flowing streams. Hay for breakfast, sun for noon, stars and moonlight come so soon. Little gray under night's tune, backyard life's a wild cartoon.
Teeny scrappy rabbit on a naughty spree. Bananas from Capits in Korea, quick to flee. Teasing sisters jumping wild and free. Leapfrogging over Posh spice, too stealthy for me. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Tiny eyes glinting, always on the prowl. Moving through the shadows, stealthy as an owl. Captain Stash pilfered, making her scowl. Teeny's got agility, swift as a howl. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears a call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planters sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Few tons of playgrounds, Teeny roams at night, feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast but teeny, never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild in on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Cookie bags crumble, Teeny hears the call. Ears twitch, nose sniff, eats it all. Planter sitting, feeling 10 feet tall. Life's a grand adventure, loving it all. Futons are playgrounds, Teeny roams at night. Feasting on treasures hidden out of sight. Teasing Posh spice, leaving her in plight. Adventures in the moonlight, bunny delight. Captain's fast but Teeny never slow. Running through hay mangers, nimbly on tiptoe. Heartbeats wild in on the show. Teeny's grand adventure, give her a toy. Give her a toy. Teeny's grand adventure, loving it all.
Dusty the rabbit, all covered in hay, building her nest like it's time to play. Big floppy ears and a mischievous twitch. In the yard, she's always digging a ditch. She sneaks through with a hop and a skip, eyes wide open, just looking for a trip. Suspicious, she is not denying that fact. Playful trickster, always up to some act. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She cuddles in the sun just for a snooze, dreaming about the way she can build a nest. Her fluffy tail wiggles when she's on the go. Naughty little Dusty, always stealing the show. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. She's a Flemish giant with a heart so bold. Every story about her just has to be told. Dusty the rabbit, always in the know, running in circles with a gleeful glow. Dusty, Dusty, where have you been? Rolling in the hay, making everything green. Dusty, Dusty, always so sly, with your floppy ears reaching for the sky. stealing the show.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush blazing a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies come, big brother falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough. Cookies loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a king of eating cookies. Can't get enough of them. He will never, ever, ever stop eating them. Keep them, Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops. Eat the cookie. He's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating 'cause he's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies.
princess named Kira, with beautiful brown locks and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart's forever filled with love. Her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist. Hi, Bunzarino. I Yeah, your food is coming. Wait a minute. Here's the other phone. Here's the other phone. Fabulous. Fueling Mall. Now awaiting the presence of the wonderful Captain Kira, Queen of the Buns. Thank you, darling. Bun, bunthon, or like is that like a bunathon? Like a telethon, but with bunnies. Welcome, bunthon. Welcome, Jack Buns. I haven't seen you, but you are very welcome. Wow, you guys, we don't have too many people yet in the chat.
Oh, you know what? At the very beginning, 4 is not too shabby. I just finished getting everyone back in, you guys. All 9 rabbits. I am sweating. It is hot out there. And I just turned the air conditioning back up here in the house. We need it. But I'm very happy to see everyone. Let's get this food. Let's get this food party started. Delph, here, let's put the camera on you guys. Let's see. How about that? I'm gonna leave the camera on you guys for a sec because Delphine, I got your thing. Delphine? Oh, that's teeny. Delphine, look, this is for you, baby Del. This fennel is for you. And then who wants? You got 1, 2, 3. We're gonna give, let's see. Donkey's gonna get 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how much more kale? Okay, you guys can have a little more kale. Here's more kale. We're gonna give Donkey some more. Oh, good guys. But yeah, how is everyone doing? How is everyone? Oh my gosh, breast story and our beloved giant Bunz story. Anyways, with a valedictorian, he just driven in from Lothlorien. Gorgeous, gorgeous you are you. I'm trying Glorious, and he's playing along for you. Some fabulous chance to be glorious. I'm the perfect glorious, and we get on here, lovely gal, who's happy to be valedictorian. He likes to hang out and make some glorious for her glorious. And then later watch giant bunnies and eat those s'mores. They'll chillax on the couch, and then all of us will be us snoring. Thank you. I almost you almost went to the fair. Wait a minute. Did you guys meet up at the fair? You and Mom hasn't been to the fair. You haven't been to the fair, presto. Presto chango. Um, so wait, could you guys meet each other for the first time at the fair? Think about it, guys. That'd be super cute. You could film it. See you guys later. We got apples, we got tea. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was gonna put this all in China, but it took too long. I had to do a deep cleaning of their room. Originally thought it was gonna be too hot for them to be out today, and then when I got back home today after all my stuff, I was sitting outside eating and I thought, you know what? In the shade, it's really not too bad. And it's like a nice little so decided, okay, I'm gonna get them out. And then I realized, well, that's actually good because um, I needed to do a very good deep clean. I scrubbed the floor, I moved everything. Terrible, it wasn't too bad, but it was like it's definitely time for a deep clean. Um, so I love spring days because I can be home more. I can let the bunnies out. Um, Now tomorrow, Wednesday is my crazy day. I don't know how I would love to get them out for a little bit tomorrow, but I'm gonna think when I could. Oh god, we'll see. It would have to be super quick. Oh, donkey. Oh my gosh. I forgot that I let Donkey out. Hang on, guys. Wait. Um, Donkey. It's at the cookie table, Donkey. Oh, no. Guys, the Giant Buns cookies came. Whoops. Did I just turn my camera off? The Giant Buns cookies came in today, guys. They've already gotten a cookie when they were outside. I surprised them. Um, how is everyone today? How are you guys doing? It's another hot one today here in the Midwestern states. My hair is like totally sticking to me. Goodness, I am. Oh boy, I'm gonna definitely need a shower before I don't want to get into bed like this. Moved everything so I could clean. Let's see if I can get it back. Whoa, don't tell the Giant Buns producer. Once again the iPhone has fallen into the litter box. It's okay. Litter box was actually totally clean. Sure it was. Faux show. Okay, I'm opening up another yerba. I don't know if this is a good idea. It's late at night, but here we go. So, okay, let's go. Where should we go first? Let's see the girls. I shouldn't have let Donkey. I let Donkey loose in the house when I let him in because he was the very last bunny I got in. And of course, he's probably just having a ball running around. So hopefully we'll see him later. But yeah, so we'll visit with these guys first. Guys, I never really talked about I read chapter 1 of the third and final part of 1984 last night. Did anyone else find it as disturbing as I did? Oh my gosh, that was really depressing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I mean, the whole book of 1984, all the political stuff and all the kind of all the surveillance and all the what happens when there's you know, uh, basically a tyrannical big brother taking over the government. I mean, we read all that important parts. I mean, I think that's the most important part. But now this, like, all this torture and the prison. Oh, that was hard for me to read last night, guys. Um, Bet Donkey's a happy dunk now that he has cookies. Yeah, I was so happy when the UPS came. UPS came. I think right as I had just let them out into their enclosure, and then I like ripped open the box and I surprised them all when they were outside. Yeah, it was a happy day. It was a very hippity hoppity happy day. Yeah, because it's been weeks. It's been so long since they had cookies. And their hoops are still outside. I just did not have the time nor energy to like go outside. There's the two bigger hoops are out there, but I was gonna do cookie. Maybe I'll take a short break and run out there. But one of the problems is, I mean, I don't think they care, but there's a little bit of dirt on each one of them because they've been, rolling around outside in the dirt. He once dropped an iPhone in the. Oh no, I have not done that one, Hugh and Mal. It's a small miracle I have it. It's a small miracle I have it. I'm trying to think. No, I have not done that. My friend, I have another Christy friend, um, who is not in the chat. I don't even know if she knows I'm live streaming. She would be hilarious in the chat, but she she dropped her phone in the toilet, and she was trying to do like the rice, dried rice in a bag and all that. And I can't remember if she saved her iPhone or not. But she was so sad. She was so proud that she had a nice phone finally. Hi, Peach Brush. I love you, Peach Brush. Do you want a kill? Does your baby want a kill? Oh my gosh, you're such a good girl, Posh. I love you. Yes, I love all of you. Yeah, what's up? Anyone have anything to report? How was your day? Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R, my adoptive daughter, has not, I don't know, maybe she's listening, but she has not chatted yet to ask everyone how their day was. The Keeks Majikster K Dog, she usually calls me. But, oh, well, don't dump my earbud, or do not drink the earbud. I think that's too much caffeine for a bun bun. Not this one, an iPhone 6. This was back in like 2016. Yeah, I have done terrible things to phones though. I have dropped them, cracked the screens. I have definitely dropped them in puddles. Puddles, like not full on. I'm trying to think if they've been fully immersed. I mean, I had to have done it at least once, but yeah, I definitely uh falling in, yeah, one is fallen into the shower. How that happened, I don't know. Um, I think I was trying to look at a text because I was expecting some, someone there was some situation, it's like you grab your phone for a second, it's like, oh, but yeah. So bunnies were outside. I'm happy about that. They had you can't tell it now because they've started pooping it up again, but they did have a total deep clean with vinegar scrub the floors, and the girls' litter box has been cleaned out. We still has to do the other two litter boxes, but I think I'm probably gonna wait to do that until tomorrow. I had ballet today with my wonderful friend and ballet teacher. Um, did lots of Giant Bunz grocery shopping. It seems to be a common theme. And I had leftovers to eat today that were like from Sunday. I hope that I'm gonna be okay, but I'm like, waste not, want not. It still looked okay. I don't know how long hummus is good for. It wasn't even really stored very well. I just like shoved it in the fridge without a cover. I was not very careful. But yeah, I'm just very happy I did a deep clean, and I had to do all kinds of other stuff today. But yeah, it was a busy day, but then to be home, I was home at long enough to, like I said, spend some time with them outside and do a deep clean of the giant buns room. And give them all some cookies. This guy, one of the sweetest guys you'll ever meet, Mr. Lil Gray, with his little notched ear. Yeah, look at his cute little notched ear. Hey, but yeah, I am very sweaty. Let's go see the boys' side game. Historian, let's see here. I had the day off today. Oh, I'm glad. Did a couple of tours, went to the store, applied for a job too. Now I'm playing on the Switch. That's cool. Cool presto. So are you you're looking for a job change maybe, or you're just kind of like poking around, see what happens? That's never a bad idea, you know? Sounds like a smart idea. But see these guys, these look at that. There we go. We got him to sit up. Oh, I need a place to sit over here. There we go. Oh, I'm crunching into your kale, you guys. Hi, Sluggy Pants. How are you doing, sweet boy? How's my koala? Who have got the big koala snout? Oh, this guy does. This guy has the cutest koala snout in the bunny business. Here we go with the mule ears. These are some gorgeous, gorgeous mule ears. Somehow this guy ended up. I didn't know you were in there. Dusty. What goes on in here? What goes on in Dusty's realm? Dusty's castle. Dusty. You like it? Is it cool and shady in there? Oh, it's so nice. It's like a rabbit hole. It's perfect. It's perfect for a dusty girl. Oh, it's very nice. You can cool down in there on the nice tile. Hi. Oh, am I blocking? Here, I'll move Dusty. There you go. Look at this big girl. I had trouble, you guys, I had trouble getting her back in tonight. She was one of the last bunnies I carried in. She's just so heavy, you guys. You I don't know if to look at her you would guess that she could be 23 pounds, but she may be more than 23 because I'm having a harder time carrying her now. She might be closer to 25 pounds. It's a lot of bun bun. She's just so muscular. Like when you pick her up, she is hard as a rock. Now this guy's getting more muscle, but he's still pretty pudgy. Jabba is just like Jello, which is so perfect for her. Jabba Blabba. I call her Jabba Blabba, Steve Jobs, Jibby Jobs. Lilian, ¿cómo estás, mi amiga bonita, chiquita, banana? How are you, Liliana? You're looking for additional, so this is gonna be like an add-on job, okay? Prestonian, you're a hardworking dude, man. Look at you. Is that gonna be too much? Are you gonna have any personal time to even like do your chores and shop? Well, I mean, you know what? I guess that's past the point. I mean, if you're looking for more work, that's what you need to do, right? But power to you. Mad respect, Prestorian, you know? He's a hardworking dude. Um, yeah, Lily and I had all the guys out today. I almost was not gonna let let them out, Lillian. I was telling these guys earlier, not to repeat myself, but like it said it was gonna be 85 in my yard, however. It was pretty pleasant, especially when there was kind of an afternoon breeze going. So they didn't seem to be struggling, but they were out from, oh gosh, I probably had them out between 2:30 and the last one came in at like 7:40, basically 2:30 to 7:30. And it was so pretty out by the time the sun started to, get low, and then it got really pleasant. But well, thanks to this economy, maybe some, yeah. The whole healthcare thing and like it's like part-time jobs, you can't get healthcare, you can't get coverage, you can't get all the nice benefits like with part-time. And by part-time, it's like, what's the cutoff now, guys? I mean, I think you have to have at least 40 hours a week to get healthcare coverage with most jobs. I could be wrong, but hopefully it's still at 40, but I mean, um, like for someone like me, can you guys imagine if I had a full 40-hour work week plus trying to take care of all these guys plus streaming? Like if I mean, and there are some days where I'm gone all day for sure. But I don't know. It's like I've tried to think about different ways I could combine, things with giant buns, and it's like it's hard. I don't know. It's a tough one. But yeah, Lillian, I hope you're doing well. I just saw you so briefly the other day, and I hope you don't feel like I brushed you off because I trying to think what day that was. I can't even remember. Was that last Thursday? I think it was Thursday. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. That was a crazy day. That was a crazy day, but we'll have to figure out. I know, Lillian, I was just thinking today, like you are my co-streamer, but it's been a little while since I've had you on. And I mean, and I loved when you did the stream by yourself, which basically happened because I was out of town. But like that, we don't have to wait for me to go out of town because I don't honestly know when the next time I will be going out of town. Um, Probably not soon that I can think of. But anyway, you don't have to wait for that. You're always welcome to hop in the stream. I know you're busy with work and life and all that stuff and taking care of your guy, your bun bun. But oh my gosh, you guys, did anyone see Lillian's pictures of Bubby in the animal channel, in my Discord server? First of all, I'm trying to okay, I guess the last picture you put, Lillian, was he a firefly with the little tiny lights in the wings? I mean, to me, it almost looked like also like a Luna moth, but with the lights, I was like, well, it's probably like a firefly costume. And then like the red tape, like the big collar tape thingy. But then wait, what was the first? Wait, I think I can track back and then I won't lose my camera feed because it's all on through the Discord app. So wait, hang on. I gotta go back to my animals. Oh wait, is this the okay, I'm gonna go. Oh my gosh, and I love the music. With what is it like a dragon? What is like a cool metallic dragon costume? It might be if it's a video game character, I won't get it because I'm dumb. But okay, and then the one with the red collar, is that like a Dracula cape thing? Oh my gosh. With the light up wing. Oh my gosh. Or is he like a fairy? Or are those like fairy wings? Anyway, I'm a little slow, Lillian, but whatever is going on, it's like absolutely awesome. You guys, Lillian is like the best bunny mom in the world. She is truly the best bunny mom. And again, Lillian, my ballet teacher thanked well, she was just like telling me, I wanted to thank you again for the advice. Dragon, Dracula, fairy. Okay, fairy. Okay. I'm smart. Have more costumes. Oh my gosh. Crystal with the K, special K. Oh, Crystal, Special K. We love our Crystal Special K all day, 'cause she's Crystal Special K. Ole. Hmm. Crystal, I forgot to get cereal today when I went to the grocery store. Okay, I'm buying cereal. I will maybe I'll just go to the store tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna go to the big giant grocery store because I think they have more cereal there, and, also I need frozen passion fruit cubes. There's, like, the only place in town that has those. Oh my gosh, you guys. The big giant grocery store where I live has frozen passion fruit juice cubes. You can throw them in any drink and make it a tropical and they're like ice cubes, so you can make, like, this cool, icy drink. One of the best things I've ever found in a grocery store. I almost cried. I was so excited when I saw those. I hope you guys can find them at the grocery store too. Lillian, I know you could find them at the big giant grocery store if you wanted passion fruit juice cubes. One of the things about passion fruit juice, and I am not an expert, but people use passion fruit as a um kind of like a mental health thing. It's like and a sleep agent. It can help you calm down to sleep better, but I think passion fruit juice makes you less prone to anxiety. I'm just gonna go out on a limb. I think it smooths out bad emotions. I don't even know how to say it, but I highly recommend, if you can find it, drinking passion fruit juice or eating, like, if you can find fresh passion fruits, like maybe you guys in Texas. I grow tropical passion fruits. Uh, I don't really get many yet. I'm hoping to, but I have a huge passion fruit vine. Um, I have to bring it in the winter though, and that it's kind of a pain. But yeah, I want to get cereal and I want to get my passion fruit cubes, frozen cubes of juice. The dragon one I got from Chewy, really, but it needed to be altered. You have to take it to the bunny tailor to wearing. So I finally did that. You did. Oh, Lily, you're so adorable. No character, just shiny purple dragon. Okay. Um, you're so sweet. I will relay that to Bubberino. He's so awesome. But Lillian, yeah, I wanted to thank you again because my ballet teacher said she started her bunny. I believe his name is Galaxy. I think he is a black bunny with little tiny white spots, from what I gather. Um, he has started his hay and water diet, and she said that he keeps hopping over to his little food dish because okay, something else I found out, Lillian, from my ballet teacher. Oh wait, Crystal says I have to get cereal too. I polished up the last of the Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh gosh, I love those. You know what other cereal I like? My dad used to love these. They're they're kind of like a granola. They're like O's, but they're like a really heavy, like fibrous granola type thing. And I'm trying to remember what the heck the name of it is. I don't think it's the healthiest cereal either because I think it's like, like a pretty hefty, high calorie cereal. I can't even remember. I'll go to the store tomorrow and I'll look for it and I'll tell you guys. But it's like cinnamony, like oats, kind of like a granola, but it's like an oval. It's like it's kind of like donkey's shape, but it's hollowed out in the middle, kind of like a chain link shape. Can't remember what the heck it is, but I love cereal. You know what? Maybe I'll get Special K. You know what? I think the bunnies would like Special K as a little treat. You eat Special K cereal, Dusty? Would you do that, Grinch? But Lillian, back to you. My teacher is, putting him her bunny on that diet, the hay, 2 weeks of hay fast, the hay fast diet, 2 weeks of only hay and fresh water. And you love passion fruit, Lily? Okay, cool. You know about passion fruit. Yeah. The big grocery store, the big giant grocery store, you know what I'm talking about. It has in the frozen fruit section all kinds of amazing tropical fruit now, frozen, and they have passion fruit juice, ice cubes. Blows my mind. So there you go. They have dragon fruit. And of course, like frozen mangoes, they have frozen sweet cherries. Oh my God. But but Lillian, she was saying that her bunny, since he just started the hay fast, he's been going over to his food bowl. And what she told me, because I was like, well, what kind of other food were you feeding him? And she said, well, this food that has pumpkin seeds and like dried fruit and stuff. And I was like, oh, I think you should like definitely not give that stuff to him. Like she did, it's because he's on the fast. But I said, all of the minerals and the sugars and just, you know what I mean, high density foods that you would find in those rabbit treat things, like the pumpkin seeds and the dried fruit is so calorie dense and, with the sugars. And I said, I think it's really good that you are taking him off of that kind of treat food, where like all the treats are mixed in with the food. So I think that might be part of the reason that he's having trouble. I could be wrong, Lillian, but if he's on all, you know what I mean, all that rich food, that might be why he's getting all that sludge, that buildup in his bladder. Kristen Cheyenne, Star Triple R, Kristen Cheyenne, Star. She travels here, she travels far. She's Kristen Cheyenne, Star Triple R. Dressing smoothie, K-Dog, aka the Mustard Queen. Do 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 ba do do. Bump. Kristen, I was talking about you earlier and you were not summoned. What was I saying? But Kristen. Oh, I was asking everyone how their day was because you were not there to say Keeks Magikster K Dog, how was your day and how was everyone else's day? So I had to ask. But welcome, Kristen. I'm very happy to see you. Kristen and I were texting earlier today. And how are you right now, Kristen? How are you doing? Girl, GURL. But yeah, we got some awesome people in the chat. I'm gonna go cereal shopping and passion fruit juice cube shopping tomorrow. It's all very exciting in the world of Captain Kira. Anyone else have a cereal, like a favorite cereal? Because you guys, it has been literally years since I've bought cereal. It's weird. And I'm not supposed to be eating a ton of carbs. I'm trying to lose weight. I, got all chubby over the summer because I didn't do anything. And like, I am working really hard in ballet, like every day. And my muscle tone has come back. But I do need to kind of cut back a little bit with the carbs. I haven't been eating very many carbs at all, but well, that's not true. I've been eating a little, a small amount of carbs every day, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't weighed myself, but like you guys know, like when you first start working out again, like especially if you're weight training, it's like you kind of gain weight because your muscles are, trying to build. But when you're doing a lot of jump and you're trying to lift your leg way up in the air, like it helps if you don't have a lot of extra weight. So anyway, but I've been really super active doing all kinds of physical labor stuff and I am still getting cereal. I know it's probably there's probably some kind of weird keto cereal now made out of like bacon or something. which, obviously I'm not getting that, but yeah, is anyone having cereal recommendations? You were totally okay. Well, that is fabulous, Kristen. You know I love you and I'm always here for you. And being a teenager is very rough. And you have a very uh you have a very busy family life and yeah, I know you have a lot going on. So I'm always here for you and don't and remember, like Sister Stephanie, she's always there for you too, and your aunt and cousin and I don't know. I don't know, one of these days you're gonna have to come over and help me with the rabbits too. Would that be fun? When you're having like a rough day, you can just I'll come and get you or something. Um Galaxy, isn't that cute? I love it, and that makes a lot of sense. Do you think so? When she said what was in the food mixed in, I was like, "Oh, wow." I read about how things like that can contribute to mineral problems. Okay, because that's what I was wondering. All the minerals, because it's like a high density food. You know what I mean? It's like something that they might encounter once in a while, some seeds, pumpkin seeds, and here and there, like if they're out in the wild. But I think I was telling her, I was like, out in the wild rabbits have to kind of struggle to get all the nutrients out of their food. They're eating dried grasses and twigs and, like they don't always get really rich, sugary, fresh spring grass, like they have to struggle more, and that's kind of like how humans used to be. That's why well, there's the keto diet, but what's the other diet where they were like eat like a caveman, that one, like the caveman diet was some other can't think of the name of it now. Paleo diet. But it's like we are not most mammals are not meant to eat a lot of direct sugars and um let me read the rest of your comment. But that hate cleanse can help regulate a lot of things with I know. I'm really hopeful. And thank you again. Like you guys, the minute I asked Lillian for help with my ballet teacher's bunny, because she was really concerned, she was like, "Oh, they want to put him under anesthesia and put the catheter in and like flush his poor little bladder out." But he is an 8-year-old bunny. I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if there's something less invasive." Because like the catheter thing, that's not the best thing, but, like, the thing that concerned me the most was putting an 8-year-old bunny under anesthesia. I don't like that. We've had bad experiences here with young rabbits and anesthesia, so, um Sprouts has a deal on organic produce, 20% off. Good for you, Hewley. Seeing Kira's bunnies makes everything better. You should do it. Oh, yeah. Listen to Lillian. Kristen, what do you think? Would you wanna come over and hang out with the Bun Bun? Do you know why I was late to the live stream yesterday? Wait, weren't your parents yelling at you or something yesterday? Kristen, was that it? I can't remember. Yesterday was Monday, so it wasn't church stuff. But yeah, I feel like you were getting a lecture and yelled at. Is that right? Um, Sugar seems to be the root of a lot of bad things. Yeah, plus the zillion other factors that influence any given thing. I know. I know. I think with her bunny, the diet of the rich food, because it sounds like he's been eating that stuff for a while. And then he was outside all summer in like really hot, humid weather. and then her neighbor, like, who was caring for him, because they were gone most of the summer, her neighbor who was caring for him did eventually bring him inside so to get him out of the heat and the humidity, but she had him in a tiny little like a carrier almost, and he couldn't get away from his own, like, urine, I think. I think it just like you said, Lillian, I think it was, one thing led to another and, you just, yeah, and then you get into, like, a disorder, and then everything kinda starts, pushing you, out of the good health into, problems. But I think this guy, this rabbit is, and I think he's inside, like, most of the time now, and I could she my ballet teacher was like, "Oh, he hopped into the kitchen the other day and he, like, did uppy," and I was like, "Oh, he's inside," and you know what I mean? I was so happy to hear that he's, like, inside with, like, getting to hang out with the family, and, um, that made me really happy because they were keeping him outside, and he did get to, like, run around in the yard, like, she would let him out to run around the yard, and her dogs actually really like this, they all get along with this rabbit, so I was like, "Well, oh, I mean, he does have time out of his." Trying to think what he is. I don't remember exactly how he's housed outside, but, they wanna be with us, so anyway. And that may have been hard on him too because they go away, in the summer. Um, because you had after school detention? Okay. I came home from school yesterday and I fell asleep. When I got in the house, woke up at 9:30. Oh, when did I sleep? Okay. I see. I know. That makes sense that you fell asleep. That totally makes sense. Well, I'm glad you got some sleep, Kristen. You know what? You really need to get enough sleep because oh, there's Donkey. Come on, buddy. It's dinner time, donks. But yeah, Kristen, I am training myself. I have been making myself get I almost had I wasn't sleeping for the whole time, but I was in bed for like 7 hours last night because my body was so broken and sore and tired. I was just like, I've got to let myself rest. And I had a much better day. I wasn't as cranky. I was productive. I, yeah, I was able to get my stuff done and have normal interactions with people. I get cranky when I'm tired, you know? I came home from school, yeah. Oh, wait, I already read that. Okay. Which I obviously wait, eventually started giving treats again, following my rabbit's hate cleanse, but in moderation, and really try to limit sugar at all these days for Bubby, but he loves them. I know. The treats, the iconic Woodland Loop, they have wheat flour as one of their I mean, I think the main ingredients, Timothy, hey, that's fine. And then there's dried dandelion, but then there's wheat flour, which is I mean, it's like human cookies, it's like bread. So I think that's why they like them. They're like bunny crack because they're getting wheat flour. So yes, they are definitely a treat because of the wheat flour in there. And I would really like to develop the exact same treat, but without the wheat flour. And I remember years ago when Delphine and Gwynnie were like 1 year old, I tried to do it. I had already discovered these treats and I was like, ooh, wheat flour. So I tried to make them. I dried them in the oven and I did the same exact ingredients. I even bought rose hips and crushed them and mixed it with the dried dandelion and the Timothy hay, and I made little treats and they hated them. They absolutely hated them, and I was like, "Oh gosh." You know, like, they knew. They're like, "There's no wheat flour in these." And you have after school detention on Thursday. Oh, dear. Do you mind telling me what it was for? Or you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm just curious. It's not hard for them to become unregulated with minerals and other stuff. So, not surprised with all those factors that Galaxy is struggling with this issue now. Uh-huh. It's kind of making sense, Lillian. I think we're like kind of uncovering things. Laddie is on the up though. Yeah. I have never met this rabbit. I want to meet him. He sounds so cute. Um, and from what I understand, Lillian, they got this guy in I believe North Carolina, and it was when they were on a trip type thing, and they got him from a farm. And I believe that this farm was not raising them for pets, if you know what I mean. I think that they were raising them as meat rabbits. And so they rescued two rabbits from there. And the other one is no longer alive, unfortunately. But I can't remember exactly what happened with that one. But it wasn't like they were funny people. They were just like, "Oh my gosh, like, oh, we will take these 2 rabbits from you, we would love to have these in our family," and so that's kinda how I got Gwynnie and Delphine, remember, from Rural King, because I was not looking to get rabbits yet until my dog had died, you know, and then my dog ended up living to be almost 19, but I just got them because I was like, Flemish giant rabbits at the Rural King are not gonna do well. And there was a 3rd rabbit, it was another boy. Well, they told me Gwynnie and Delphine were both girls. So there were 2 girls in a cage, and then there was a boy by himself in a cage, and I was like, "Well, I can't get the boy because he'll get the other 2 girls pregnant." And that was before I knew that people commonly were getting rabbits, like, neutered and spayed and all that stuff, and I was like, "Okay, that's gonna be" and plus I thought 3 rabbits, and I just thought it would be too much, and kinda wish I had gotten him and just gotten him neutered right away, and he was like a charcoal gray, he was darker than Gwynnie and Delphine, and I've wondered what had happened to him. I hope someone nice adopted him. I really do. Um I know. I remember back when she had 2 rabbits and then don't know what happened to the other one. I'll have to ask her if there's a right time, because I know she's still trying to help, you know, the one rabbit. How was your day today, Wes? Oh wait, did Wes show up? Oh my gosh, Wes, I keep missing you. Banana, Mr. Wee's banana, banana, Mr. Wee's banana, banana, Mr. Wee's banana, pina colada, frittata. We love 'em a whole lotta banana, na na na, Mr. Wee's banana split. Yeah. Colada, regatta. Wait, no, regatta. What am I saying? Brigada? What's a brigada? I meant to say regatta, like the boat. Regatta. The art form Dada, banana, Dada. I don't know. These are not that good. I'll have to I'll have to reset my Mr. Wee's banana brain so I can think of some more. Yeah, Wes, Wee's banana, how are you doing? Amazing to take them in from that situation. Lillian, I've told the story before on here, but like it was kind of meant to be. I needed to get stuff back when I had the ducks and the goose and you know, Emma the guinea pig um and the dog. I went to Rural King to get stuff for all the other guys, and then I saw those two rabbits and Delphine was throwing herself at me and licking my hand, and I had my koala hat on, my gray koala hat, and it has ears, and the little face. And I just thought, you know, I couldn't understand why Delphine was like going crazy for me. And then I had to go unload the grocery truck with Krispy Kreme in that same area where the Rural King is. And then the driver was like, I'm going to be at least 45 minutes late. And I was like, well, what am I going to do? I live all the way over in the other corner of the county, a far drive. And I was like, well, I'm not going home. I'm going to go back to Rural King and play with these rabbits because there was something about this one rabbit. I mean, Gwynnie was going crazy for me too, but like nothing like Delphine. And so I go back in there and the same thing happens. And then I'm like, they're Flemish giants. I've always wanted a Flemish giant, spelled wrong. And then I was like, there's something, and there's always a ton of rabbits in the Rural King. They sell rabbits, all the time. And I was like, I have to get these two. And they were put in little cardboard boxes. And then I put them in the front seat of my car. I drove back to the truck. Truck was finally there. And then I'm like, Christy, check out what's in my front seat. And she was like, what? And I'm like, I have two rabbits in my front seat of my car. And she was like, what? And yeah. And then, the rest is history. Um, are you sleeping at school, Christian Cheyenne Star? Yes, I am, Wes. Mr. Weasemanana. That's your better friend. Hey, Dusty. Oh my, please. Did you? No, 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 no. No, you don't need to do that to Sluggo. You don't need to show dominance to Sluggo. He's already doesn't care about dominating. He could care less. He's chill. He's very confident. He's a big boy, and he doesn't need you to prove that you're better than him. Yeah, humping his head. What did that do for you? Did that make you feel like a big girl? Yeah, kind of a bully. A bully. You know, I'm a little surprised. We don't see a lot of that these days with you guys. Oh, Lillian, you know my koala hat. Yeah, I'll have to bring the koala hat out in case everyone hasn't seen it. Yeah, who knows? Gonna be October soon, you guys. Koala hat, excuse me. The koala hat's gonna have to come out sooner or later. Um, but thank you. Yeah, that was a gift. One of the best gifts I've ever gotten. One of the only reasons I look forward to winter is because of that hat. It makes kids laugh. Like, kids just come up and smile and laugh and point at me, and I'll forget that it's probably because I'm wearing a koala hat, and I'll be, like, so confused, and I'll be like, "I don't understand, like, what's going on?" And then, finally, I'm like, "I'm wearing a koala hat." Yes. I like the desks. Yes, I've slept on many school desks, Kristen. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. Um, but Kristen, we do need to make sure that you pass all of your classes. In fact, I would love to see you get all A's. So let's get more sleep. Let's get all of our homework done. Let's study. Let's read all the books all the stuff that's assigned, and let's turn your semester into a really successful semester, okay? Lillian, are you going to make a guest appearance on Giant Fun soon? Oh, we were talking about that a little earlier before you got here, Wheeze. I was like, Lillian, you don't have to wait for Captain Kira to go out of town in order to co-stream with me because she's streamed on her own on Giant Fun. She's taken over the stream, but she is kind of my co-captain. So we can stream together. And yeah, Lillian is always welcome. I always get 7 hours of sleep, but I still go to sleep at school. Really? Well, maybe bump that up to like 8 or 9 hours. You are still young. You need sleep. What I think that they say for your age group up until you're like well into your 20s, don't you need like more like 9 to 10 hours of sleep? Maybe? Um, I think I failed my math test. Well, weren't you gonna look into getting a math tutor? I think you really need a math tutor, Kristen. That would be a good idea. Mark your calendar sometime after October 14th. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? Is that when the date is? October? Oh boy, that's coming up. Okay, Lillian, perfect. Perfect. That's coming up really soon. And that's the day before my birthday. That's the day before my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. I think I'm stupid. No, learning new math stuff, it's just hard. And it's like, you're not stupid. You got, you got a 48 out of 100 on your ICP test. Okay, well, had you gotten enough sleep before you took that? Did you eat protein and a little bit of carbs? Like, did you eat good brain food before that? Well, she is a beautiful rabbit with a neck donut. Yeah. She's like Delphine on like massive steroids. This big girl. But we should go see Mr. Mundonkadonk, and then we have this cutie over here. She's very cute. One of our smaller guys, Papa Bunny. So much smaller than his children. And then we got Big Slugbug. Oh, happy early birthday. Thanks. That's my earliest. Now, I do have two other friends, see, who have started asking me what I want to do for my birthday. So that was really sweet. I was like, hey, you guys remembered my birthday? Okay. Very sweet. My brother has been trying to plan this whole like really nope, you're not coming out because Donkey's thing is open. No, no, Dusty, Donkey's thing is open, dum dum. Hang on. Here, yeah, I will. You really want to get out? I will let you out. But first of all, wait, I gotta close. Yeah, Dusty, if you want to get out, I have to close certain doors because you are destructive. So hang on a second, Dusty. She is a problem. All right, we are going to close. We are going to close you in, Donkers. Oh my gosh, and we need to do cookies soon. And then let's get you. There we go. Dusty, you want to go play? You want to go out? He goes. How's this little fella? Did you have fun running around the house? Did you get to do that? Hi. Hi. You gonna have your food? Oh, look at all this good stuff. Oh, it's so cute. He didn't want to eat his food till I came in here. He wanted someone to eat with. Oh, look at this guy. That sweet baby. Math is hard. I know it is. I struggled. It wasn't until excuse me, way later that when I had to take a college calculus that I finally I was like, I'm gonna take it in the summer. I'm gonna do summer class. I'm gonna do it every day. Like all I focused on was calculus. Would talk to the teacher if I had questions. She was so nice about answering questions. She was an awesome teacher. That was part of it. But also, just the kind of brain I needed, what I needed to do was just focus on math, only math. And I had an awesome textbook and an awesome teacher. So I'd listen to the lectures, I would take all my notes, but then I would go home and I would read the book. I would actually read the calculus book and try to get a deeper understanding of what is all this stuff? What does it mean? What's the use? What is it useful for? Why was it developed? How do I use it in a applied functional way? So, but all I had was that when I took calculus was calculus. So, and I know that's not the case that you've got all your other classes. So I don't know. I think you're going to need to find time every single day. I mean, you probably need to anyway. You probably have homework every day, but you need to really focus on the math by itself every day. Do you have a textbook for it, Kristen? Or is it all online stuff? Can you refer back to a math book, either online or a physical math book, so you can try to review? I mean, I'd be willing to look at stuff with you at church on that's tomorrow, Wednesday, but I can't just, when you've showed me your homework before, I look at it and I do try to understand what you're doing. But if you had your textbook with you, I could look at the textbook and then refer back to your math. That would help me a ton because I just don't use math every day. Um, there were times when I did, when I was doing a lot of chemistry for she, she got Dusty. She just totally stole the cookie box. Oh my gosh. I wonder if that's why she wanted to get out of the enclosure. She found the cookie box. She's just eating cookies by herself out here. Oh my gosh. You know what? Dusty is so smart that it's actually scary. I think she's smarter than most dogs I've ever had. Oh my gosh. Now let's just do cookies. I mean, she's already broken into the cookie box. Oh my goodness. Here you go, Del. Wait, we're in little Gray. Come here, little Gray. I'm not gonna leave you at cookie time. No, and then we got this guy. And we got Donk, Mr. Badonka Donk. Wait, you get a slug? You want to cook? He's having his sweet potato. Maybe you don't cook. You don't have to. If you want to eat your sweet potato, okay. Marches to the beat of his own drummer. Wait, oh, now do you see Cookie Box? Did you see Cookie Box? Okay, now he does. He wants to have the cookie. There you go. Everyone got a cookie. Yeah, you got one already. And Dusty, I cannot believe how clever you are, Dusty. You're down here. No, 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 no. You're not having. You got like a whole pile? No, you are not having all of those. Oh my gosh, you little stinker. Oh my goodness. She is way too smart for her own good. But when your rabbit is smarter than you are, that you gotta, it's kind of creepy. That is kind of. I have a math tutor. Wait, you do? Oh my gosh. Cook to the E. Yeah, you know me. I said cook to the E to pass your classes so you don't have to go to school extra years. I know, she's gonna be like 40. I'm gonna stay up all night. He. Me don't go to. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's not gonna help you. Yeah, help you. I have a math tutor. She helps me with math on Thursdays. Oh, cool, Kristen. That makes me so happy. That makes me very happy. Yay! It's all. It's all on. It's all online. Okay. Kind of annoying. Everything is online these days. I mean, I didn't like buying expensive textbooks, but like my calculus book was just like a big paperback book, and it wasn't the end of the world, but it was a well-written book. It was a good book with very clear explanations, and I don't know, somehow there was a small miracle, and Captain Kira did well in calculus. I don't know. The buns are so gentle, taking the cookies out of your hand. Lucy dang near bites my thumb off, so I just drop it for her. They're getting better. Teeny was being really crazy for a while. But yeah, it was mainly Teeny. But yeah, even Teeny was chill. Rabbits are going to take over the world. Please. Let rabbits take over the world. If anything's gonna take over the world, let it be bunnies. Let it be buns. What the world needs now is buns, sweet buns. Yeah, better than the alternatives. If anyone's gonna be a megalomaniac and take over the world, let it be some cute bunnies. A whole herd of cute buns. Instead of Big Brother, we need Big Bunther. Big buns. Instead of Big Brother, Big Buns. Donkey would. I know. I mean, if you're gonna have a like a dictator, let it be a floofy one with a cute snout and big ears and flop over and show you his belly. You know, that's I can deal with that. Just demands cookies and stuff. Ding dong. One of your dogs takes the cookie gently, Wes. My dog, wait, your dogs ate your pants. I was gonna, oh no. Your dog eats your hand, yeah. And chewer. Just discovered I lost a couple of pounds. Did you really? I'm gonna weigh myself. I'm curious. Congratulations, Presto. Are you trying to do that? Is that good for you? Like, do you want to lose a couple of pounds? Sound like you're happy because you gave an exclamation point. Um, Donk alone, only Donk. Where did they go? We Donkey would do his State of the Union address to Texas speech. Oh my gosh. The State of the Union, the state of the Bunyan. I would love to hear that. Someone please make that happen. Giant Bunch producer, are you listening? Can you work with Donkey? Can we set up a whole state of the Bunyan? Bunsverse? Look at this happy fella. Are you gonna take over? Are you gonna be the one to make things really work out in the world and make sure everyone has proper cookie accessibility to cookies, access to cookie? I think you will. Kristen says, I am fat. Oh my God. Kristen, I think you are tall, is what you are. You are like a supermodel kind of tall. You guys, there's a mouse running around the stream room during the stream. It's not even like night and the lights are not even off, and there is a mouse. Is it gonna like steal food from the bunnies? Where'd you go, little mouse? Guys, I think I am gonna wrap up the stream. I'm getting hungry and I'm tired. Kristen, am I gonna see you tomorrow at church? Tomorrow's Wednesday. Am I gonna see you at Wednesday church, midweek church? I hope so. But yeah, guys, thank you all for being here. At one point I saw 10 people. That's awesome. That is wonderful for us, you know? Um, but yeah, I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. And yeah, you're gonna be there. Sí, muy bien. Bien, mi hija mía, mi hija bonita, chiquita. Um, But yeah, much love to everyone. I will look forward to seeing Kristen Cheyenne Star Triple R up close and in person at church tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have a great time. Kristen, do you want to? Should we sing some more together? Do you want to pop up some more like gospel videos, and we'll like totally like um. Wait a minute, is Sister Stephanie going to be there tomorrow? Do you think, Kristen? Oh my gosh. I haven't heard from her in a little while, but I have not seen her in so long. I miss Sister Stephanie. She's just truly adorable. She is, as they say, a singular person. No one else like Sister Stephanie. Um, good night, Mr. Weeze Banana Na. Good night, Mr. Hoolan Mooly. Hoolan Mooly. Much love to you and Miss Lucy Goosey. Much love to Mr. Weeze Banana Na and all of his puppy dogs. Oh, Tony's fighting with Dusty once again. Much love to historian, giant Bunz historian, valedictorian. Good luck with the job hunt with your extra job. Mhm. Oh oh my gosh. Guys, oh, teeny, teeny. Oh my gosh. What the heck, Teeny? Oh, you did not just do that. That little creep. I just scrubbed this floor. She just sprayed all of us. She sprayed all of the girls' side bunnies. And oh man, Teeny, now I'm gonna have to wash this dress. You are a real freak, Teeny. Yeah, stay in the castle. Stay in the castle. Oh my gosh. What kind of a message is that? I'm gonna run by and do okay, a drive by. She's gonna do a pee by. No, she did a run by peeing. Teeny. Yeah. Oh, you're washing your paws? Did you pee on your paws because you had to run through your own wee wee? Oh, guys, the things that we deal with. The tangled web we pee over here at Giant Buns. You know what? I'm glad all of these guys don't do stuff like that. Can you believe Teeny or Donkey, can you believe she did that? It's like, yeah, she did she a real rabble rouser. Wait, I was gonna go back and yeah, much love to Lillian. Sorry guys. Free. Yeah, Wes too is yeah. Yep. We just had a a run by peeing here on Giant Buns. Yeah, much love to Historian, our Giant Buns historian valedictorian, and Liliana, mi amiga bonita chiquita, and Booby, Sir Booby Pants, to to Conejo, Booby, um, did I miss anyone? But you know I love all you guys. I love and all the other people in the chat who just don't happen to be typing in the chat. Much love to all of you guys. Oh yeah, much love to Fun Fun. Fun Fun. Um ah, showed up at the beginning. Didn't really chat much after that, but hey, much love to you as well. Much love to Crystal the K. You know, how did I miss you, girl? I gotta buy my cereal tomorrow, Crystal, special K. But yeah, I just scrubbed this floor and now it's not clean anymore. She's hiding in the corner, you guys. That's Teeny in the corner. That's Teeny in the spotlight, peeing on the bunny, and also on Captain Kira. Delph, I know she's a handful, isn't she? She knows. She's like in exile. She's like, I know I was wrong to do that, and I know everyone's very annoyed with me right now. And so I'm gonna stick back here where no one can see me. They cannot find me. Gotta get the paper towels out, Teeny, you little stinker. Look at the size of this beauty. Look at this baby boy. But guys, I'm gonna go get some music popped up. And oh, there she is. I'm gonna get some paper towels. And thanks, Mr. K Dog. Guess what? Oh, you finally called me my nickname. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared what you're gonna say, Kristen. Uh, what, Kristen? What is it? We get Donkey in the chat. Oh, that's working. Maybe this. There we go. Bad money in doing the Super Bowl. Is that talking about the Super Bowl halftime show on the radio? I didn't hear why they were talking about it. Is that why? Because Bad Money's doing it? Okay. And I was like, why are you talking about the Super Bowl halftime show? No, I mean, we're like just in kind of beginnings of football season. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get some music.
Donkey the rabbit munching cookies all night. Sugar rush plays in a crazy delight. Nibbling faces in a frenzied haze. Friends confused in his cookie craze. He hops through chaos in the midnight dark. Cookies in his paws, leaving a sweet mark. Face is bitten with a playful bite. Donkey's world, a funny sight. Donkey the rabbit, sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, crunching all remains. Cookies crumble, falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Chasing shadows under the moon's bright glare. Cookies his obsession like he don't care. Friends watch in shock as he takes a bite. Donkey's love for cookies just feels right. He grins, mischievous eyes so wild. The chaos around him driving friends mild. Cookies drop, crumbs scatter in the bush. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Bite mark stories on furry cheeks. Donkey the rabbit at his cookie peak. Friends band together, a loving chase. Donkey's cookie craze never will hush. Shingle face, nibble pace. Donkey the rabbit, but sugar in his veins. Nibble on your face, nibble on your face. Cookies crumble, but they're falling to the floor. Donkey want more, can't ignore. Plans ignore. Donkey want more, can't ignore.
He's a rabbit that can't get enough. Cookies loves to munch, munch, munch every day. Can't get enough. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating because he's a cookie king. He would eat the cookies until he turns into a cookie himself. He's a king of eating cookies. Can't get enough of them. He will never, ever, ever stop eating them. Keep them Down to the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating the cookie. He's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating 'cause he's a cookie king. Donkey the rabbit, the cookie muncher. He can never get enough cookies. He never stops eating 'cause he's a cookie king. One, two, three, four.
In a kingdom far away, there's a princess named Kira with beautiful brown locks hearts and eyes that sparkle. Every day at twilight, she dances through the meadow with bunnies by her side as the sun starts to retire. One bunny turned to two, and two turned to a dozen. But Captain Kira's heart, forever filled with love, her kingdom now enchanted, a ballet of soft footsteps, magical melodies carried on wings of a dove. Ballerina princess, her bunnies by your side, a twirl and a pirouette as dreams come alive. Captain Kira dances, her heart so full of bliss, in a world enchanted where love will always persist.